The second topic of this class is, this chapter is topic 112, plant and animal cell. When we talk about the plant and animal cell, they are different. Some characteristics of plants and animal cell are similar, but some parts are different from each other. See the book, page number 7. Here are two types of cells which are shown in the picture. Can you tell me that which one is the plant cell and which one is the animal cell? Obviously, you can say that they can be the plant cell. Why? Because they have green in color. Yes, you are right that these are plant cells and these are animal cells. Plant cells, as regarding the shape and size, they are present in different blocks. As you can see this picture and this one picture, they are present in the block shape. The blocks can be different in size and shape, but they are in the block shape. And these are animal cell. Animal cell, they do not have any specific shape. When we will explain, when I will explain these diagram, definitely you will understand why the animal cell do not have a specific shape and why the plant cell have their specific shape. So let's start from the plant cell. A typical plant cell. A typical plant cell. These are present in the block shape. As you are watching, this is a plant cell and this is the animal cell. It's not necessary. In this picture, it is almost in a round shape, but it is not necessary that all the plant cells, they have the same shape. They are in different shapes. They are in different sizes. Okay? So, here in this picture, you are watching, this is animal cell and this one is a plant cell. And plant cell is made of plant. When we talk about the plant are made up of different types of cells, but all the cells have some similar characteristics, and these characteristics and these parts are going to explain in this topic. When we talk about the plant cell, the first part which we can see is the thick boundary. This one is the thick boundary. This is called cell wall. But cell wall is starting from here till this line. This one is, this portion or this part consists of cell wall, and cell wall surrounds all the plant cell, and due to it is the cell wall due to which the plant cell have a specific and definite shape. What is the function of the plant cell? Cell wall. Cell wall protect the plant cell, and cell wall give shape to the cell, give the shape to the plant cell. So the first part which we can see is cell wall. It is tough, it is rigid, it is strongest part of the cell, and due to the cell wall they have a definite shape, and it protects the inner part of the cell. The second part which is visible is this one line. After the cell wall, this is not a single line, this is a layer. It is a thin layer which surrounds the internal part of the plant cell. This layer is called cell membrane. The second part is cell membrane. Cell membrane. When we talk about the cell membrane, first of all, regarding this, its type or texture, or what we can say, that it is a thin layer. It is a thin layer which surround the internal parts of the plant cell, and it protect all the internal part. And the function of the cell membrane is that it is partially permeable membrane. What do you mean by partially permeable membrane? Partially permeable membrane means that it allows something to pass and some things cannot pass through this layer. It means that few things can be passed into the cells and some things which are maybe greater in size, larger in size, so they cannot pass through this membrane. That's why it is called partially permeable membrane. And all the material which exchange into and out of the cell, that has to pass through the cell membrane. So this is the second layer, thinner layer of the plant cell. First layer is the cell wall and the second layer is cell membrane. After the cell membrane, all the part except nucleus, all the part in which vacuole, in which chloroplast, in which different ribosomes, mitochondria, these are not mentioned in the book, but these are the organelles of the cell. So all these organelles are present inside the cytoplasm. Cytoplasm, it is typical to understand. So listen very carefully. After the cell membrane till nucleus, all is cytoplasm. All is cytoplasm. But in the cytoplasm, some smaller organelles, chloroplast, and these are mitochondria, ribosomes, and this vacuole is present. But all the material which is after the cell membrane, but not nucleus, because nucleus is the solid part and it has some special characteristics. So after the cell membrane, all the organelles are present in the cytoplasm. Cytoplasm is a jelly-like substance. Cytoplasm is a jelly-like substance in which all the organelles are embedded, in which all the organelles are present. Okay? I hope you have understood what is cytoplasm. When we will discuss this one, then definitely it will be clear to you. Okay, after that, you are watching these parts which are darker in shade. Here in the picture, these are green in color, but here on the board you are watching that these are darker as compared to this one. So these parts, these organelles are called chloroplasts. Chloroplasts are only present in the plant cell. These are not present in the animal cell. So it can be the difference. When we will talk about the difference, then we will discuss it. Anyhow, the chloroplast is the part which is made up of chlorophyll. Chlorophyll is a green color pigment. Here are two different words, chloroplast and chlorophyll. Chloroplasts are the organelle which is present only in the plant cell, and the material with which the chloroplasts are made up of, these are called chlorophyll. Chlorophyll is a green color pigment with which the chloroplasts are made up of. This is the reason the plants look green. So if the question comes, why the plants look green? The answer is due to the presence of chlorophyll or chloroplast, plants looks green because it is green in color, but it is absent in the animal cell. Now we have discussed cell wall, cell membrane, cytoplasm and chloroplast. The most important part of the cell is nucleus. Nucleus is almost round in shape, and it has a membrane that is called nuclear membrane, which enclose the nucleus. Inside the nucleus, these thread-like structure which you are watching, these thread-like structures are called chromosomes. It means chromosomes are present inside the nucleus. Chromosomes are present inside the nucleus. And what is the function of the nucleus? Nucleus control all the activities which are taking place inside the cell. It is controlled by the nucleus. So we can, in a simple words, we can say that it is the brain of the cell. Nucleus is the brain of the cell. As in human being, brain controls all the body. In the same way, nucleus controls all the activities which are taking place inside the cell. What do you mean by activities? All the functions which are taking place inside the cell, they are controlled by the nucleus. And it also includes the cell repair as well. What is cell repair? Sometimes we see that plant, if we take the example of plant, the bark of or the stem of the plant is damaged by any way. But after few days, we see that that damage is repaired automatically. So this repair is actually done by the nucleus. So this is called cell repair, and it is also takes place in the animal and human being as well, and also in the microorganism as well. But the cell repair also takes place in the done by the nucleus. Okay, the bigger part of the plant cell is vacuole. It is like in plant cell only one nucleus is present, but it almost covers all the surface of the cell. Means it is larger in size. It contains water, it contains minerals, it contains sugar, because the sugar is prepared by the plant, and this is controlled by the vacuole. And chloroplast. The function of the chloroplast is that they trap the sunlight, and due to the presence of the sunlight and chlorophyll, which is the material with which the chloroplasts are made up of, and the water absorbed by the plant, when they are mixed up in the presence of sunlight, which is trapped by the chloroplast, plant cells are able to produce its food, and the process with which this food is prepared is called photosynthesis. So the photosynthesis is a process in which plants prepare their own food with the help of chloroplasts and water and mineral in the presence of sunlight. So only the plants are capable to prepare their own food, but animals, they use the food prepared by the plants. And why they can prepare the food? Just only because of the presence of chloroplast. Okay, so we have seen all the functions of nucleus, cytoplasm, cell membrane, vacuole, cell wall and chloroplast. Now come towards the animal cell. These three things are similar: cell membrane, cytoplasm and vacuole. But a little bit difference definitely present, which we will discuss later. Okay, the outer layer of the cell, animal cell, is cell membrane. The outer layer of animal cell is cell membrane, and the function is the same, that all the things which are coming in and coming out, they are coming through the cell membrane. Mean the exchange of material takes place through the cell membrane. It is the outer covering, thin layer, or as we have already explained in the plant cell, the same properties and the same functions the cell membrane is performing in the animal cell as well. Number 2, nucleus. This is nucleus, and it is present almost in the center of the animal cell. This is nucleus, and the thread-like structure which are present inside the nucleus, they are called chromosomes. What are chromosomes? Chromosomes are thread-like structures which are present inside the cell, but they transfer the traits from the offspring, from the parents to the offspring. They transfer the characteristics from the parents to the offspring, and due to the transfer of these traits and due to the transfer of these characteristics, all the offspring look like their parents, because all the characteristics are transferred by the chromosomes. Okay, so nucleus, it is the control center of the animal cell as well. All the activities which are taking place, including cell repair, is controlled by the nucleus. And these smaller organelles which are more in number, these are called vacuoles. Here is a single, that's why it is written vacuole, but in animal cell they are more in number. Vacuoles are more in number, and the function of the vacuole is almost same. In this, in the plant cell, they control water, mineral and sugar, but in animal cell, vacuole control water level, it controls food which is taken by the cell, and also the waste material which are produced in different activities, these are also controlled and expelled out by the vacuoles. So this is called cytoplasm. From the cell membrane till the nucleus, all is cytoplasm. It's a jelly-like substance, as we have discussed, and all the smaller organelles are present in the cytoplasm. So from the cell membrane till the nucleus, all is cytoplasm, and here from the cell membrane till nucleus, all is cytoplasm. Now come towards the differences between the plant cell and animal cell. What is the first difference, as we have discussed? That is chloroplast. Chloroplasts are green color pigment which are present, and they prepare the food for the plant. They are present in the plant cell, but we cannot see the chloroplast in the animal cell because they are not present in the animal cell. The second difference is cell wall. Cell wall is a rigid or tough structure which is present outside the plant cell, but it is not present around the animal cell. First difference is chloroplast. Second difference is cell wall. The third difference is vacuole. More in number, they are present in animal cell, but in the plant cell, it is only one bigger vacuole which is present inside the plant cell, and it covers almost all the area of the cell, and due to the presence of a big vacuole, there is only a thin line of this is cytoplasm. Only a thin line of cytoplasm is present due to the presence of a big vacuole in the plant cell. And another difference which is not written in the book, but that is that it has a big vacuole and it has a smaller vacuole and more in number. So when we talk about the differences, we will only see these three differences which are written in this book. So first one is chloroplast, second one is cell wall, and the third one is vacuole. These are three differences, but what are the similarities? Similarities are all the things which are present in the plant cell and in the animal cell. All the functions which are done by the plant cell and in the animal cell, these are the similarities of plant and animal cell. The similarities are that we can say cell membrane is present in the plant cell as well as it is also present in the animal cell. Nucleus is present and performing the same function in the animal cell, and it is present in the plant cell and performing the same function. So these are the similarities, and also the cytoplasm. Cytoplasm is also the similarities. But the third thing, first we have seen the differences, second we have seen the similarities, and if the question comes that compare plant and animal cell, so how you can give the answer? In the comparison, you will tell all the similarities. First you will tell the similarities and then you will tell the differences, and this will be the comparison of plant cell and animal cell. So on the see this page number 10. You are watching a picture of parent penguin and the baby penguin. Baby penguins are called offspring. All the babies which are born by their parents, they are called offspring. So parent and its offspring, they are similar. They are similar in colors. They are similar in the shape. They are similar. Why? Why they are similar? Because it is only due to the chromosomes. It is only due to the chromosomes. As I have told you that chromosomes carry the characteristics which are transferred from the parents to the offspring. See, the color is transferred from the parent to the offspring. Their eye color, the hair color, and some more characteristics like skin color. These are transferred from the parents to the offspring only due to the presence of chromosomes. So the question is, what is chromosomes? Chromosomes are made up of protein and DNA, and this DNA have the genes. Genes are the part of chromosomes. The full form of DNA is deoxyribonucleic acid. Again, I am going to repeat for you. The full form of DNA is deoxyribonucleic acid, and genes are present. Genes are the part of chromosomes, and traits are present. Codes are present on the genes, and due to the presence of the codes, they are able to transfer the traits and characteristics from the parent to the offspring. Now, come towards the page number 12. This is the last page of this topic, and here is similarities, differences, and comparison are written on this page. Read these all pages from page number 1 till 12. Read all pages carefully, and then definitely you will understand the whole topic. Now come towards the homework. The homework is present on the website of the educator Zaman campus, and just open the folder of homework, and you will see the homework. I have given you the few definitions. The first definition is cell, and it is present on the page number 2. The second definition is unicellular organism, and it is present on the page number 3. The examples of unicellular organisms, these are paramecium, bacterium, amoeba, alga, yeast. And the third definition is multicellular organism. It is present on the page number 4, and these are examples of multicellular organism. And when you will listen the lecture, again you will know the definition of microscope, but I am going to repeat the definition, that microscope is an instrument which is used to see microorganism which we cannot see with the naked eye. And the third, the last definition which is given in question number 1, that is specimen, and it is present in the page number 6. All the science tidbits and all the key points, read and learn carefully. And the second question which is given to you, what is cell theory? I have explained all about the cell theory, but it is also present in the page number 6. Write the answer accordingly. And the question number 3, that is, draw the diagram of a typical plant cell. Draw the diagram of a typical plant cell. Also label it and color it with the color pencils. Don't use marker colors. And also the last question is, draw the diagram of a typical animal cell. This is the diagram of typical animal cell, and these are present. Plant cell diagram is present at page number 8, figure 1.10, and the diagram of a typical animal cell, it is present on the page number 9, figure 1.12. But also color, draw the neat diagram and also color it carefully. And I hope you have understood the homework as well. So take care, and Allah Hafiz.